piece of plastic has been fighting me for, I don't know, 5-10 minutes straight, trying to figure out what's holding it in first, and then figuring out how I'm going to get the bolt out. There's a bolt at the top left. If you follow that main harness up, you can kind of see that corner of the white plastic, and that holds the computer in. There's a bolt at the top left corner like there is at the bottom right there. And that's fiberglass. It's all in my hands now. So trying to figure out how to get anything in there to get this bolt out. I mean, you barely can get your finger in there, much less a ratchet or a wrench or anything. But then I figured out, well, there's got to be another side of it, so excuse the light, but behind your evap canister, the top bolt, there is the culprit. So we put some vice grips on it and loosen it that way. And then you can get your finger in there and get it out. So just a tip, so you don't have to fight it for 10 minutes and figure out what you're going to do. You can skip all the heartache and go right to that. Not gonna lie. Getting that out of there. Worst part so far. But I really want to reuse this. There it is in all its glory. Computer side. Grommet we want to save all the way to the two connectors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, possibly 12, 11. 11 wires I need to peel out of this and then re-conduit and figure the fuel pump relay out in this part. I'm sure a couple of these connectors I'm going to need to reuse. Maybe these three. And these two. Oh, that one. So one, coolant level sensor, coolant fan. These three guys I don't know. These two I don't know. But I gotta salvage all that. It's a job for tomorrow. And here's that poor transmission harness that I still need to fix. Alright, here's the CCRM connector and all the wiring, CCRM module. This is the stuff I've pulled out of the harness. There's a method to the madness here. But I'm going to do some of it off camera right now. I've kind of got the surface and the little webcam pointing at it. I'm trying to get some footage off that, but I'm going to do some of this stuff off camera. There's my pile of discarded electrical tape. That's not even all of it. But yeah, right now what I'm doing is pulling wires off here I don't need. From the fuel pump wire, got that separated. Fuel pump relay power, probably don't need that, but at least I know what it is. It's going fairly good, but this is a hot mess. So trying to make all this stuff still work and keep factory plugs and stuff for the things I want to keep, like vehicle speed and ABS. So I'm gonna get back to it. The not needed pile. And what's left? Now I gotta put the rat's nest back together. Got most of it taped back up and kind of routed correctly, I think. These are the 3 connectors that are near the control module. This is the, what I assume is a ground that bolts near it. Everything goes through the firewall. It goes out through the hole in the back of the strut tower, like towards the rear of the car. This plug is the main engine harness plug. Right here, I left some of it because I'm going to figure out what are the gauges and what aren't. This all went to the control module, so I got rid of it. This goes down to the transmission. This all went to the control module, so I got rid of it. Then it goes back this way. This is near the strut, which is the wheel speed sensor. Then it goes up under what went through near the cold air intake. Those are the 2 connectors I was talking about. I left those guys there. And then this is the coolant level sensor. So I have to loom it all. I left 2 wires out. This was the power to the fuel pump relay, which was in the CCRM. And this is just 12 volt key on and while starting. That'll be useful, so I left that out. Like I said, this connector here I'm going to get rid of. There's not many wires I need in there. So I'll probably go with a weather pack, a smaller one, or a Deutsch connector or something like that. This one I'll leave. But I got rid of all that I don't need. I kept the coolant fan connector in a good tail of wire, so I'll be able to actuate that with the Terminator X. But I'm happy with the progress. It's going to be a little bit weird getting the Terminator X connectors through here, but I'll figure it out. I initially filmed some stuff with the webcam setup and all that, but there's just a lot of cutting tape and pulling tape, and then when I went to cutting stuff out, I was just on a roll. I had a wiring diagram up with the computer, and I kept leaning in front of that other camera, so I just turned it off. But I just basically, if it hooked to the computer and the engine harness, I got rid of it. If it went somewhere else, I checked where it went and saw if I needed it. And most of it I didn't. It was AC stuff for the CCRM. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the progress. The good news is the Terminator X should be here Monday, not June 8th. So like, yeah, the 1st. So it should be the 1st. It was supposed to ship on the 8th, and it's going to be delivered on the 1st. So I had to kind of get out here and get this stuff done. I kind of want this back in the car tomorrow if I can. At least for layout. And then I might pull it back out and loom it. But yeah, happy with the progress. Lots and lots and lots and lots of electrical tape and wires. So, yeah, it was a good day.